What's up, mother? What's up? My name is Joshua, and thank you guys for tuning in to the mod spotlights of the elemental creepers. Now, I just want to give a special shout out to Dylan Ogle to Minecraft. This guy told me to check out the Minecraft mod, and I was like, okay, I'll see if I can get into it. And this was I don't regret checking this out. This is the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Dylan Ogle to Minecraft. You're very sexy, and thank you, and I'm glad you're a very sexy subscriber too. And if you guys want to be sexy subscribers, why don't you subscribe? Anyways, so I will be showing you all of the creepers that this mod has to offer. I will leave a link in the description. And also, I am using the single player commands mod, which basically allows me to summon creepers and monsters and stuff and other things. So anyways, I decide to spawn the first creeper, which is the water creeper. As you can tell, that creeper is blue. I threw my sword down there for some reason. I felt the urge to go grab it. So the blue creeper looks pretty creepy, basically. And so I grab my sword here, and this is what happens when it detonates. It blows up and has a ginormous puddle of water. Now, this puddle of water decides to go away, unless if it's, of course, in a contained area. Then the water stays. Now, this creeper isn't deadly. However, it's enough to make you get pissed off because, well, just think about you having a mine shaft and a mine cart in it, and the creeper just blowing up and just ruining all of that hard work that you laid your minecart railways. You know, that's just enough to piss anybody off. So that can make you rage quit there. So now we are on the fire creeper. As you can see, I'm highlighting it with my mouse cursor thing. So we're gonna spawn number 13, and you would think that this creeper is actually red. It isn't, actually. It is orange. So as you can tell, this is the fire creeper, and this is what happens when it explodes and stuff. So I just want to that's what happens, and it explodes into a giant fire, and you burn like a motherfucker. So one thing that I fear about this kind of creeper is that, say for example, you're building a tree house, and you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden, boom, and all of a sudden you see all this fire and stuff, just enough to piss you off. But if you're lucky to have a water creeper nearby, they'll be able to put out all the fire for you. But yeah, so if you are a wood user, wood. Anyways, if you like using wood, well, the fire creeper would be your worst enemy. So anyways, now we're going to check out the ice creeper. And also, all of this stuff is pre-recorded, so it's just me talking over what I did before I recorded it. And this is my second time recording it because I forgot to turn on my mic, or allowing the mic to work on the fraps that I record with, and it didn't, so it sucks a lot, but oh well. So as you can tell, this is the ice creeper. It is a light, very, very, very light grayish kind of looking creeper. So basically, what it does is, when it explodes, well, we'll find out. It kind of got stuck in a hole. I thought it would freeze water, and this is what happens when it blew up. So it does freeze water, and also, it makes a huge blast radius and puts snow everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Now, this wouldn't be too much of a problem, but of course, it's just kind of just a, gotta clean this crap up. But hey, you got snowballs, and you can make snow blocks. So, in the end, it's kind of like a no loss. Also, on a side note, or related to this, you can, I think you can use this mod on multiplayer servers and stuff. So anyways, let's go and check out the electric creeper, which is the 15 right there. So we're gonna spawn this bad boy, and I kind of didn't run away in time, so it blew up right next to me, and I kind of missed it, so I had to respawn it again, but that's fine. You know, I just wanted to record this. I didn't really want to spectate and just like, oh, this is what it is. I just basically wanted to do my own recordings and then just spectate what I was doing. So this is what it does. It blows up and it shoots a lightning bolt. And I know you weren't able to see it, but also when it shoots its lightning bolt or explode, it leaves a little fire nearby. So if you are building a tree and this thing explodes, well, it's not as dangerous as the fire creeper, but it can still be a threat. So anyways, I use the this works with the Mo Creatures mod, which is awesome. So I decided to spawn a bear to see if the bear would catch on fire if the lightning creeper decides to electrify, and the bear catches on fire, which is awesome. So it shows that it actually affects other monsters as well, and the bear's like, holy shit, I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Fire! Fire! Fired! And I put this bear down, and I get some nice fish. Oh yeah, sushi for tonight. Anyways, so now we are checking out the psychic creeper. And I was pretty pumped up to try this creeper too, and I was like, ooh, what is it gonna do? Like, shoot items at me? What's it gonna do? And it was awesome. It was even more cool because it's purple, and purple is very sexy. But this is what happens when it blows up. That's it. It just pushes you up in the air, and I was like, what the hell? What happened? And I was just so confused. So I was thinking about what I can test it with, and I was like, hey, why not spawn an ogre? And in the Mo Creatures mod, ogres are peaceful, or they're not aggressive in the daytime, so I was able to just spawn the guy, and he was just there just to be there. So yeah, here he is. He's all growling at me and shit. I thought it was pretty loud, but oh well. So now I decide to spawn another psychic creeper to see if this creeper actually does any other harm to other NPCs or enemies that are around me and stuff. So I allow the psychic creeper to get near us, and it does push us. It pushes the ogre a further distance than me, so it actually has a more different impact on NPCs than it does on me. So that's one thing that it could be pretty horrible for, is pushing off cliffs. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys the worst creeper of all that has ever existed. It is called the Earth Creeper. Now, don't be confused by its name. It's very, very, very dangerous. This thing is the raised critter of ass. This would make Nightmare RH shit his pants and then punch his computer in the face. So basically, it looks like it's a creeper that's very dirty, and it has a grass block on his head. And so basically, what happens when this creeper blows up? It doesn't damage you, but it does this. It blows up and gives you a giant big dirt block. And Nightmare RH will say something probably like, Minecraft or creeper, the Earth Creeper has fucked me again, or something like that. I don't know, because I'm a Nightmare RH fan. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So this is how big the monument or dirt ball that it explodes and does. And well, I'm going to show you a little scenario that might actually make you consider maybe not having the Earth Creeper on. So let's transition. So let's pretend you are making your own little minecart room in your house, and all of a sudden you see a creeper in your room, and like, oh shit, it's gonna blow up. No, wait, that's an Earth Creeper, and you try to run away, but boom! You are just doomed to clean up this shitty mess of dirt. Just take a look at how horrifying this would be. So you see why this creeper is like horrible. I mean, look at how big that dirt ball is. It's not even a dirt ball. That's like a turd. It's like a big turd ball just to piss you off, and just so you have to clean it. And I made another house behind over there, if you can see it. I kind of messed up, but you know, I just had to make a new one. But anyways, let's transition and check out some more creepers. It feels like, you know, have you ever played Super Mario Brothers World on the SNES, or Super Mario Brothers World or something like that? Like, you know, like when you choose your world, it's all like Super Mario Brothers or Mario Start. You know, it's like that, kind of flashy and stuff. But anyways, let's get back to the mod. So we're gonna skip the Cookie Creeper, and we're gonna check out the I forgot what it's called, the Ghost Creeper. And well, it doesn't do anything. It makes a boom sound, and that's it. It doesn't do anything. It just pushes you, and it's just there just to scare you. You think it's a creeper, but it's not. It's just there just to mess with your head. So I was kind of confused, and I was like, wait a minute. So I decided to spawn my own creeper just to make sure it works like the regular creeper works, and it does, and just leaves a big gaping hole in the ground. So I know everything's working fine. So I'm not really into the illusion, or the ghost creeper. But anyways, this is the most scariest creeper that you could ever encounter, and thank God it is not in the overworld. So basically, this is what the magma creeper looks like. It's kind of like a hot pink looking creeper. When it walks, it leaves a trail of fire, and that's not even the worst of it. So when you get too close to it and it explodes, well, it leaves a giant blob of just lava. And just be thankful this creeper only spawns in the Nether. If this creeper spawned in the regular world, imagine how devastated forests would be. You would not be able to have any safe forests. You would have to make sky forests and stuff like that. But hey, I like the creeper. It's a very nice addition, and it makes you fear the Nether. But also, the one thing that I think about the creeper, the creeper being in the Nether is that sure, it'll leave a nice light trail, but then again, it's like an obstacle. And what's worse is that, you know, if it leaves a giant blot of lava just laying around, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to get around, you know. But oh well, that's what I like about. I like this mod a lot. Like this is all first-hand experience when I was doing it before, but you know, this is just me just spectating what I was doing then. So anyways, yeah, that was the magma creeper, and now we're gonna check out the illusion creeper. I know I'm skipping some creepers, but I just want to show you what some of them can do. So this is the illusion creeper, and it is a spotted black and white and gray creeper, and this is what it does. It duplicates itself, and then it blows up. Like, one of them blows up, and the rest just kind of poof away. And I think this is kind of like the ninja. This is like the ninja creeper. And I was like really confused right now because I was like, wait, what just happened? Because I thought all 5 creepers were gonna explode, but only one of them did. So I spawned another one just to see what would happen. So when you get close to it, it'll spread out 5 or 6 creepers. One will explode, and again, the rest will just poof away just to scare you. So yeah, this is a creeper to be avoided at all costs, apparently. And I was like, what if this was like ninja status? So I can see like all these ninjas going like duplicating and then jutsu motherfucker, and then all of a sudden there's all these creepers and you're like, which one's the real one? I don't know. Boom! And all these creepers just blow up all over your face and stuff. all these gray and white penises blow up in your face. I don't know. That's basically what a creeper looks like. We all know that. So anyways, we're gonna check out the fake illusion creeper. Now, I'll explain what was going through my head when I basically saw this creeper. So when I saw it, it just disappeared, and I actually thought that was just one of the illusion creepers. So I flew around, and I was like, wait, was it one of you guys? But they're just doing their own thing, and I didn't really seem to bother, and I was like, was that actually that same creeper? So I decided to spawn the fake illusion creeper again, and I wanted to see if it was, you know, that was actually it. So I see the creeper, and I was like, wait a minute, is that the same one? And I get close to it, and it just disappears. So basically, that one is just to mess with your fucking head. It's just there just to piss you off, and you're just like, oh no, and then it's like, oh, yeah. Thanks, game. You're nice to me. It's just the mod maker's way of saying, I tricked you. But anyways, we're gonna check out the coolest creeper you can ever see. It's the friendly creeper. And this is a quote from Yogscast. It's a creeper. Oh, I don't know. I'm not good with Simon or whatever his name is. But anyways, what you have to do to tame this lovable creature is you have to feed it some gunpowder. And gunpowder is basically making it a cannibal, and then you know that, hey, you obey me and you eat your kind. So I think it takes about 3 to 5 gunpowders to feed this, to make this thing tamed. And when you the heart doesn't mean anything, but when you see those nice little hearts float above its face, that means it is now yours. So now the heart's gone, but that's because I toggled it on and off. Now when you right click on the creeper, you basically can make it follow you around, as you can tell with the heart, and it'll teleport to you. I know, it's so awesome, isn't it? And you can toggle it off so it'll stay in one place. So if you go on an adventure and you don't want your creeper to die, then fine, you can do that. And that's just awesome. So anyways, this is how it fights. So I just chose Mr. Spider, and when you hit it, the creeper does these explosion sounds, and it damages the enemy, and it does a small blast radius around the creeper, and it doesn't damage you or destroy blocks, and it's just awesome. I love it, and its name's Pinky. And Pinky is just an awesome creeper. I know, it's just awesome. Why can't Notch add this stuff into the game? You know, Notch, you need to start adding some good shit in this game. But anyways, better than this creeper, it has to be the Cookie Creeper. So I decided to spawn the Cookie Creeper, and you guys will love this creeper. So anyways, the Cookie Creeper is a brown and black and brown, light brown and black and brown spotted, and this is what happens when it explodes. It gives you cookies. Holy shit, dude. That is freaking awesome. I know even Pinky was like jumping around. It's like, "Oh my god, dude, freaking cookies, man." So just imagine you're walking through the forest and you're about to starve to death, and all of a sudden you see this creeper. And you're like, "Oh crap, a creeper." No, wait. It's brown. It has black spots all over it. That must mean it's a Cookie Creeper. So just imagine all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, 5 creepers are just spawned near your area. And they're just following you around. They're just like, "We're gonna kill you." And you're like, "Okay, fine. Come here, you." And all of a sudden, they give you all these cookies. Nom, nom. Cookie! Nom, nom. Cookie Monster like cookie. But yeah, now I wanted to check out the world and make sure that the creepers actually randomly generated into the world, and it does. And also, Pinky decided to follow me along with the adventure. There he is. And I see a fire creeper walking around, and I was hoping it was a Cookie Creeper, but it wasn't. So Pinky decides to attack it, and for some reason the explosions don't let that NPC or whatever is, you know, what Pinky's on fire, and I was like, "Oh no, Pinky, no, fire, you know, fire sucks for you." Let me save Pinky. Oh yes, and a lightning creeper detonated, and that's why you saw lightning bolts. You can also heal your creeper with flowers or roses. I usually feed it roses just to heal it. But anyways, back to what I was saying, when the creeper attacks an enemy, basically it doesn't whatever it's targeting doesn't target the friendly creeper. But this is why it's awesome to have the creeper just boom. I was like, "Oh crap, there's a ghost," and just blew it to hell, and it was awesome. And I really love this mod, guys. You really need to check this mod out. It is just awesome, just a kick-ass mod. You really should get it, and just this creeper just owns everybody. Pinky for the win. That's just awesome. You guys really need to check this out. Dylan Oogle 2 Minecraft, thank you for recommending me checking out this mod. This was a great experience for me, and you all should try it out and see if you can last the creeper. Have a epic creeper montage. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching the mod spotlight. If you liked it, please thumbs it up. I would appreciate it. If you have friends, they'll be able to see it. If they see it, they can like and subscribe, and I got more sexy subscribers. And the more sexy subscribers you got, well, the more times fire giants will be able to be blown up by Pinky. So again, guys, thank you all for watching. You all have a good day, and I'll see you all next mod spotlight. Peace out and freak out. Bye.